Welcome to the Slice of Life podcast, hosted by Okolosho Moses.
Right, we are back once again. On our last episode, we talked on the 12 inevitable fractures of life that must not be neglected. Here on this episode today, we're talking about how to discover your purpose. There are people in this world today that have gone to school, studied different courses, for example, engineering, law, management, etc. And at the end, you see them not feeding from that source. That was because their purpose was not found there. They failed to discover their own purpose on time. Without the discovery of your purpose, you will end up falling around the earth. You will be so confused in life, and frustration will become an understatement. Don't do anything because you saw someone doing it and making money out of it. Limitation leads to limitation in life. When you imitate people, you limit your life. Because that which the person does might be his or her own purpose in life. You need to discover your own purpose in order to shine as a star. Now, how to discover your purpose? Number one, look unto your Creator. Pray the prayer of inquiry, asking God to reveal what He has destined you to be in life. The purpose of every product is always written in the manufacturer's manual. Just like a new manufactured car or other machines. Whenever a machine is being manufactured, for example, an Android phone, after being manufactured and arranged, it moves from the manufacturers to marketers alongside with a paper called the manual. Now, the manual of any product is a paper or a tablet that contains the how to do and do not of that same product. It involves such paper with them. Now, when you purchase a new Android phone, for instance, a paper is always attached to it. But here is the irony. Many of us don't even care browsing that paper. The how to has to do with the usage of the phone, specification and technician data, the functionalities of the installed application and programs on the phone, its maintenance, etc., and so many more on the phone. On same hand, user manual, they include the do not caution, do not dip in the water, do not use useless unless charged, unplug when fully charged, do not factory reset unless on purpose, and lots more function. And then, the World Health Organization has said that smoking is detrimental to health and it causes cancer. If God wanted us to smoke cigarettes, our nose would have been at the back, just like the exhaust of the car that pumps out smoke when throttled or driven. Or just like maybe we have two noses, one in front or specifically maybe for oxygen, and the other at the back for smokes of cigarette. Funny though, every act of negligence and disobedience has a penalty that awaits for it. There was a time I tried equipping one of my tablets and I mistakenly forgot the code. I paid dearly for it because I was instructed to encrypt it with the things I could remember and best known to me. But instead, I did what I thought is best for me and I forgot it. But wait a minute, was I trying to prevent the data on my phone from myself or uninvited fellows? The penalty for the refusal or negligence of purpose discovery would be poverty, frustration, devastation, confusion, long suffering, agony, pains, and sorrow in life, disappointment, and depression. A wise man said that if the purpose of a thing is not clearly defined, abuse would be inevitable. If you can define why you are living, if you can define why you stay alive, then being useless to yourself, your family, would be an understatement. The truth is bitter and hurt, but it remains the truth. You become transformed when you accept and work your purpose out. You become transformed when you work and pursue your purpose. When you accept the truth told. The same way the manufacturer's manual contains the purpose and the direction for the use of a product, it is the same way God attached our manuals to us the day we were delivered to our parents, but may have gone through theirs not knowing. But many have gone through theirs, doing the playing games. What we do is unravel the carton of the new product, the phone as for example, bring it out and start using it without going through the manual that was handed over to us alongside with the phone. Only few with conscience who thought of charging it before they use it, and it has been written on the manual that charge fully before use. Do not use, not even for cause, while plugged in the electric. Do not throw in the water. And the product divers are same as the user manual. They don't have same guide because they are of difference. No product have same guides because they are of different products, different manufacturers. But ours differs because we have same manufacturer for different products. God created us, but in diverse ways, with different gifts and talents, different purposes. Your manual and my manual will never contain same things. All true, but may be similar, same as your purpose and others. Some scientists say we evolved from the apes, and I kept asking them, those that believe in such fairy tales, that if we were evolved from the apes and created, how does the ape come out from existence? Who created the ape and other animals? If we were to believe such fairy tales, don't be too wise in your own eyes to be fooled by others. God is your creator. Number 2, identify the things you hate. Purpose can not be hated, but rather cherished and loved. Purpose can only be loved. Purpose can only be needed in one's life. You know, when you fall in love with someone, you've not been able to reach out with him or her, you become worried and unhappy, lost your appetite, thinking on how to get to that person. Nobody tells you to stop thinking of that person, and you will agree. Whenever you see that person, your nerves and all your organs react. You become unstoppable. You told yourself that there is nothing anyone can say to stop you from befriending such person, not even your parents. When you sleep, you stop thinking of the person. You dream at night, some person appears in your dream. You woke up in the morning with smiles on your face because you saw you both in another world, having good time together, having fun. You have 100% confidence of your love for that person in your future being together. Your burning desires, expansion, and hunger for you both to be together is always high, and you always pray towards it. If you have ever felt this way towards anything in your life, for example, felt this way towards studying, writing, funny talking, singing, writing of songs, and lots more. If you have ever loved something like this, then know that you are in your purpose. When you fell in love, you never imagined of any devil trying to stop you, nor family deities trying to stop you from loving and feeling of that person. Purpose is unstoppable. No one can stop what God has destined you to be in life. Number 3, identify the things that grieve you within. Purpose is sorrow-free. Any work or job you in that causes you pain and distress is out of the purpose. You're meant to enjoy your work and job and not bearing griefs. You are meant to be free with that which God has assigned you to do in life. Number 4, inward peace. If you are not in the right place or doing the right thing, you will lose your pace. Just imagine now going into ministry, maybe because of the amount of money they earn, or I understand, with a unit from a gun. Even in my dream at night, it will never happen because I know that it is not my purpose. I will never find peace and fulfillment doing such a work. When you are in your purpose, you enjoy rest of mind, peace, and no distress. Number 5, you discover the things passionately do and with peace. Discover the things you passionately do and with peace. When you're in your purpose, nothing matters to you than it. Purpose is something you prefer to do, to eat when you're on it. No amount of food, no amount of anything that is compared or would be compared to that particular thing that you intend doing, that you engage yourself in. When one thing becomes your purpose, you see yourself writing non-stop, passionately and joyfully, without being sent by anyone. If any day passes without you writing or typing down something, that day would seem incomplete to you. Those that are purposeful writers never lack inspiration to write. Once you're in purpose, supplies don't stop. Growing up in my career, I had wondered how people do publish 1 to 2 hundreds of thousands of books. Like, how do you do it? Like, do they normally copy and paste from other people's books? And lost questions I normally ask myself, wondering. And these questions pondered my heart during the publishing process of You Can Be Your Dream, my first book, which I had waited for long due to some financial constraints and things I needed to put in order. Jobbing here and there and not having much time of my own. The little time I would have, the call of nature, in brackets sleep, and the things I needed to do would go into competing. After I penned down my first book, I entered another which has to do with transporters. Today I got ready to typeset. That was the second book I intended publishing. So then, after typesetting the title, depending on what you choose to intend publishing. After typesetting the title, that same day, I went on typing the normal text, normal articles, Not just prior to 3 lines, I discovered I wasn't typing from the book printed one, but from my mind. A different thing altogether. Something that has nothing to do with that book. Something that has nothing to do with transporters, neither transportation business, and was flowing. The inspiration became non-stop. That was how I headed to another book I titled The Future Is Now. Another powerful book. When I started and finished, I never realized. I never felt it like I have, done something, typesetting through the night. Though it is my most preferred time anyway, I normally work. I did it joyfully. I became happy every morning living for my daily activities and other jobs. It was just all joy to me because I just accomplished something that matters most to me in life, without struggle, without stress, without being depressed, without feeling unfulfilled. I did it with ease and passion, stress-free, zero struggle for inspiration. That was purposed work. A work where you don't struggle for what to do, neither how to do it. Some writers believe that you must read thousands of books to be able to write thousands of books. I read nothing that day because I never had a chance even. I read when I am directed to read, and I write when I'm inspired to write. Now, that's the difference between purpose and skill. Skillful people must learn before they apply, but purposeful people get instead and direction. In bracket, gifted or talented. Anything you do with stress, struggle, grudgingly and tediously is not what you are meant to do in life. Number 6. Carefully observe your unique gifts, talents, and build on yourself. Building on yourself, for example, as a writer or speaker, or you could be a chef or a cook. Polishing yourself, but it begins with asking the right question, which could be, what should I do to stand out in the crowd as a talented singer? How do I stand and how do I end my songs? Do I need to know more about musical instruments and music itself? The truth is, you'll not be gifted in that field only. And there could be thousands others as same as you were, the same gift. But one thing is striking in different ways. That is the reason gifts are unique, because they would be always alike, but not the same. We have many memories and non-fictionists, but we're not the same. You are unique in your own gift. Number 7. No man will taste of honey and say, "Ah, it is bitter." If what you're doing is one of your purpose, you will be smiling doing it. Excitement will always fill your heart. You would love doing it often without feeling tired. When purpose is discovered, you become a celebrity in your generation. Number 8. You will always be guided by the Holy Spirit, by a spirit. The Holy Spirit has been the spirit God has attached, inputted into everyone's life before our birth, to guide, instruct, remind us, teach us in life on how to do things, on how to live our life, guiding us from dangers. You will always hear Him directing you on what to do to achieve excellence in your purpose. I would have gone further, but I would like us to discuss more on for some extended topics from this article, which would be number 1, how to observe the unique gift and talent. Number 2 subtitled topic would be how to build on yourself. Number 3, obstacles of purpose and how to overcome them. Number 4, last but not least, the God in us. In brackets, the Holy Spirit, the Spirit that everyone has, still in you till this day. God gives purpose, but the vision comes from you. This is what I want you to know. If you want to make it larger or just large, the vision comes from you. Thank you once again. On our next episode, we will be talking about 7 mentalities you must possess to unleash your purpose. 7 mentalities you must possess to unleash your purpose. Just be free to download and share to others to help someone in life. Thank you all for the wonderful time once again. And if you have any question, feel free also to message us, email us via our website at www.akoloshiomoses.com or via our social media pages and other handles, depending on where you are listening to us from. See you at the top. Bye.
Thanks for listening. For more relevant podcast download, please log on to www.akoloshiomoses.com/podcast.